Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. And good morning to everyone listening to me across the world. This is Arise and Shine on DSG Radio, where we awaken minds, strengthen character, and align lives with truth. As you step into this new day, may light enter your thoughts, your choices, your relationships, and your discernment. Let me begin with a question that may challenge you deeply. Are you attracted or are you aligned? The core truth here is attraction is loud, alignment is quiet. Attraction excites the senses, alignment settles the soul. And here is today's anchor truth. Attraction alone is not a good test for magnetism. Repulsion is. Attraction can be instant. Attraction can be emotional. Attraction can be misleading. But here is the fact. What consistently repels people from you reveals what needs attention, not denial. In my physics class years back, I learned something powerful. A magnet can attract iron, attract steel, attract other materials under inducement. Some of those materials are not magnets at all. They are simply responding to influence. But only a true magnet can repel another magnet. This is why science teaches us that attraction proves nothing, but repulsion proves magnetism. Now, let's bring this truth into human relationships. Anyone can be attracted to your body, your beauty, your money, your voice, attracted to your charisma, your talent, your confidence. But when people begin to pull away, when they withdraw or resist, the question is not always what is wrong with them. Sometimes the real question is, what about me is being revealed? In fact, to test your relationship, do a repulsion test. If you truly want to know whether you are with the right person, don't only test attraction, do a repulsion test. This does not necessarily mean provoking conflict. It doesn't necessarily mean becoming difficult or unkind. It means stop shrinking, stop pretending, and stop performing. A repulsion test is not about pushing someone away. It is about standing fully in who you truly are and observing what happens next. Attraction can exist without truth. Attraction can survive on excitement, convenience, and comfort. But alignment is revealed when attraction is challenged. So, here is how the repulsion test works in real life. 1. Stand firm in your values. When you clearly express your values, faith, integrity, discipline, boundaries, watch carefully. Do they respect them? Do they support them? Adjust to them? Or do they mock them, minimize them, resist them? If someone is repelled by your values, they were never aligned with your future. The Bible asks us in Amos chapter 3 verse 3, can two work together except they agree? Agreement is not feelings. Agreement is values. Agreement is direction. Agreement is character. 2, enforce healthy boundaries. Say no without guilt. Protect your time. Slow things down if needed. The right person may feel uncomfortable at first, but they will adjust. The wrong person will pressure you, guilt you, manipulate you. Boundaries don't break good relationships. They expose weak ones. 3, choose growth over comfort. So, decide to heal. Decide to mature. Decide to change habits that once bound you. Notice what happens when you outgrow old patterns. Some people leave not because you became difficult, but because you became different. Growth attracts the aligned and repels the incompatible. 4, speak the truth, not what keeps the peace. Share your honest thoughts. Express concerns calmly. Address issues early. The right person listens and works with you. The wrong person avoids, deflects, or becomes defensive. Truth is a magnet to maturity. It is repulsive to immaturity. 5, observe them during disagreements. Love is not proven in agreements. It is revealed in disagreement. Ask yourself, can we disagree without disrespect? Can we resolve without punishment? Can we differ without distance? If conflict leads to silence, contempt, or control, that relationship fails the repulsion test. Let's look at some of those characters, habits, and personas that repel men and women alike. Let's talk truly, without condemnation, but with clarity. 1, the chronic complainer. This person sees a problem in everything. Always tired, always unlucky, always blaming the economy, the family, the government, destiny. The attraction may start with sympathy, but constant negativity repels connection. Proverbs chapter 17 verse 22 reminds us that a cheerful heart is good medicine. Nobody wants to build a future inside a complaint. 2, the I know it all personal. This person never listens, always correct, cannot be taught, turns conversation into competitions. Wisdom repels pride. Growth avoids arrogance. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 12 verse 15, the way of a fool is always right in his own eyes. Teachability is magnetic. Arrogance is exhausting. 3, the emotionally unavailable person. This one attracts at first. They are calm, mysterious, strong, but later reveals silence instead of communication, withdrawal instead of resolution, walls instead of vulnerability. People don't live because you are quiet. They live because they feel alone with you. 4, the boundary breaker. This person disrespects time, pushes limits, invades privacy, doesn't hear no. This repels healthy men and women quickly. Why? Because lack of boundaries signals lack of self-control. 5. The victim mentality. Nothing is ever their fault. Everyone else is always wrong. Every story ends with them being wounded. Attraction may begin with empathy, but long-term connection requires accountability. And 6. The inconsistent character. Today loving, tomorrow distant. Today committed, tomorrow confused. Today spiritual, tomorrow careless. Unpredictability breeds insecurity. And as said in James chapter 1 verse 8, a double-minded person is unstable in all their ways. Consistency builds trust. Instability repels commitment. So here is the deeper revelation today. 2 magnets brought together will either pull together in harmony or push away in resistance. No arguments change polarity. No effort fixes misalignment. No emotion overrides natural law. Some people aren't rejecting you. They are responding to your polarity. And sometimes, resistance is not an attack. It is a revelation. People who are wrong for you will fight your growth. But even people who are right for you will still resist your dishonesty, your lack of discipline, your emotional immaturity. So repulsion is not always rejection. Sometimes repulsion is correction. So here is your today's challenge. As you go into today, I challenge you to do 4 things. 1, audit your patterns. Who keeps living and why? Look for themes, not faces. 2, refine your character, not your charm. Charm attracts, but character sustains. 3, build what you want to attract. Discipline attracts discipline. Healing attracts healing. Purpose attracts purpose. And 4, choose alignment over approval. Everyone liking you is not success, but the right people staying is. So, as I close, remember this truth and carry it with you today. That attraction opens the door, but alignment decides who stays. This is Arise and Shine on DSG Radio, where light exposes, truth aligns, and growth begins. Stand fully in who you are, growing into alignment and shining always. Thank you, and God bless you. Till we see you again.